Tune in to Basement Talk. I'm your host, RiztheKing.
You gonna get this man to say something stupid. This is Gee Ray coming out of St. Louis. Get my phone. It's an argument about the right. Man, I'm telling you. So this is real life for me.
Basement Talk back at you. It's your boy RiztheKing with.
What up, it's G?
That's what's up, yo. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to Christophe Maximin from France. Maximin, I hope I'm saying that right. He actually requested us to do this topic that we're about to discuss now.
Right.
The top power forwards of all time.
Okay.
You know, it's a lot. I mean, you know, it's called all time. We're going from the beginning of basketball to now. There's so many power forwards that we can actually just pull out the hat.
Right. And I was thinking about that as well. Just the longevity of the position, what they asked power forwards to do back in the day versus right now.
Off the top of your head, who would you just throw out there at the top?
I want to come with five that really stand out to me. Number 5 is probably going to be Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley
At 5?
at 5. Unfortunately, I don't want to put him at 5, but I think it's a couple guys that were. You know what? You just commit. You know what? No, Charles Barkley is not going to be at 5.
Don't let me change your mind.
I want to come with 5. I do want to come with 5.
Change your mind, no.
5 is going to be Shawn Kemp. Shawn Kemp at 5. Because he did it longer. I'm sorry, Barkley did it longer than Shawn Kemp. So I'm going to go Shawn Kemp, just a mix of power, dunking ability, athleticism from a young age too. He was like 19 in the NBA when he first broke through. So Shawn Kemp is for me 5. Then I'm going to go Charles Barkley on you at 4. At 3, I'm going to go Dirk Nowitzki. Not much that you need to say about Dirk. Dirk is shooting ability, longevity. He changed the forward position for real as far as his three-point shooting ability.
Extended.
Yeah, I don't think it was too many stretch fours
Prior to him.
How many like serious stretch fours you remember?
What none?
I mean, you had some forwards.
Serious.
You had some forwards that could shoot threes. Like I consider Tony Kukoc a stretch forward. He could shoot a 3,
but
he
also
wasn't
came from overseas too.
Yeah, he wasn't the rebounder that a typical 4 would be, like a power man, and he didn't affect in the post like other forwards did. So, okay, Kemp, Charles Barkley, Dirk Nowitzki. Now here's when it starts getting crazy. Dirk Nowitzki's 3. I'ma say at 2, Karl Malone.
Karl Malone. I
gotta, and it's for me it's real close between Karl Malone and Tim Duncan. The only reasoning I have for giving Tim Duncan as the greatest power forward of all time is the defensive end of the court. Karl Malone was not a great defender, and Tim Duncan can be argued to be the greatest defender at power forward ever.
Your top 5.
What about it?
You ain't with it? You didn't left somebody completely out.
Oh, see, this the damn problem.
Man, that's your 5. I said that first come in your head.
Kemp. Yeah, these are the first people that came in my mind. Kemp, Barkley, Dirk Nowitzki, Karl Malone, Tim Duncan.
Man.
So who you got?
Man, I'm just gonna say first off, you left off one of the greatest power forwards ever. Your boy Kevin Garnett. You left him off. MVP of defense, block his shot, would dunk on you when he was young, could step out, hit the jumper, got championships. You put him over Kemp, who ain't never won nothing? KG was as a rookie was the man.
I can't say you wrong.
KG off the list.
I can't say you wrong.
And I love Shawn Kemp. But I can't put him above KG.
It's debatable for me. I kind of lean more towards Shawn Kemp because I liked his style a little bit more. But saying Kevin Garnett, I can't say that's wrong. I don't know. I lean more towards Shawn Kemp.
Let me give you my 5.
Right.
My 5, I mean, it's similar to yours because the top 5 are the top 5.
Right.
My 5th, I got Karl Malone. Reason being, let me tell you why I got Karl Malone only at 5 though.
Right.
Karl Malone was, like you said, was great offensively. I mean, he averaged the most points. I think he's not average, but he actually has the most points ever scored. Like he's killing people on points. But Karl Malone would always shrink in pressure situations. I've seen him in the finals.
That's false.
Like, what?
That's false. So the only pressure situation you reach is in the finals?
Well, that is the biggest pressure situation that you can be in.
That's the biggest, but it's not the only. You can't say he always shrinks in pressure situations.
Well, how about this? He always shrinks in the finals. I can say that. In the finals against the Bulls, I watched that man either miss free throws in the games.
That's true.
Missing free throws that could have won them games.
That's true.
In Game 6 of the '98, I think.
Yeah.
When Jordan stripped him and he fell to the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He fell to the ground. And he was the MVP of the league that year. And Jordan was upset because Jordan technically probably should have won, but you can give it to Jordan every year.
Yeah.
It's like you can give it to LeBron every year.
Right.
So when Jordan did that and he failed, and then Jordan hit the shot and proved that he should have been MVP, that was like, okay, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't put him at 5 though.
But
only because his ability he's greater than anybody.
He got points, but that's why I put him at 5. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He got points, but when they needed him to get them championships, I can't blame his team. He was there. Right. And when he got there, he was one that fell back. Right. So that's why I put him at 5. 5 is still good in this list, though.
Yeah. How much can you penalize somebody who only lost to Jordan in the finals? Everybody was losing to Jordan.
So that's Karl Malone at 5, which is still good. Number 4, I'm gonna squeeze your boy Dirk right there.
Okay.
I got Dirk at 4. Dirk was, like I said, Dirk was an offensive
wizard.
Crazy.
Right.
Jump shot, step back, one leg leaner, all that stuff made Dirk crazy. He could put a 40 easy on anybody, especially in his prime. In his prime, you couldn't stop Dirk. And Dirk got an MVP, won a championship.
And the reason I elevated Dirk to 3 is what he did to them Heat.
Yeah,
2011.
Yeah, he killed them.
Against LeBron, against D Wade.
He killed them.
He took an inferior roster, which everybody want to make LeBron. Everybody got excuses for LeBron, sympathy excuses why he ain't win. Oh, it's Golden State, they so great. Dirk took the Mavericks, old beat up nasty rock. Go look at the Mavericks top 5. Tyson Chandler cannot shoot a jump shot. Deshaun Stevenson cannot shoot a jump shot. Jason Kidd was on his 18th year. Jason Terry is 5'10". Go look at that Dallas roster and tell me Dirk ain't the man.
No. So Dirk made it happen that year. No, Dirk deserved to be. That's why here.
Right.
But he had 4. But like I said, 'cause that was the only, outside of his offensive greatness that he normally had, that playoff run was the only time that I seen him get busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I seen him be the number 1 seed, and also he came up short.
Yeah, that's
true. So it's a couple times where I was questioning Dirk's fourth quarter in the game, let me kill these games.
Right.
But 4 is still good.
Yeah.
4 is still good. Yeah, of course. Number 3, I'm throwing in your boy KG now. Kevin Garnett, like we kind of discussed before. Kevin Garnett from wall to wall, out of high school. Came in the league, immediately was the man. Scoring, blocking. When he was young, he was swinging on cats. People forget that. He was swinging on cats. His athletic ability was off the chain. Right. And then as he got older, lost some of his athleticism, he still found a way to still be good. He went to Boston. I can't jump as much, but my jump shot got better.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My post game, my hook game got better. So I figured out how to make myself relevant as I got older. And he does have an MVP, and he got a championship.
Let me ask you about this with KG in Minnesota specifically. The West Coast wasn't always the dominant conference. What was he doing in Minnesota all of those prior years before? I'm talking about before he went to Boston.
Yeah.
That's something I kind of look at KG a little sideways about. The West wasn't the dominant conference in them Jordan years. Like KG been in the league since '95.
Early, yeah.
He went to Boston in 2005, I believe.
I think he had later than that.
2006 or 7.
Because they won 2010.
Right. Okay. So he had been a decade in Minnesota.
Yeah.
They never really were close. I remember one time they went to the Western Conference Finals with Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell, it was
Latrell Sprewell.
Right. Terrell Brandon might be on that team.
And that was
once
in 12 years.
Well, that was he got the MVP. So that's why KG is there.
Right.
Like I said, respectfully, that Minnesota wasn't as good as they could have been, but he still got an MVP over there and only lost to the Lakers with that 1 year. So I got him at 3. Charles Barkley is gonna be my number 2.
Ooh.
Now Charles Barkley.
I can't argue that.
Charles Barkley is, people don't remember, Charles Barkley was the round mound, the rebound.
Yeah.
That dude was, he literally 6'4".
Yeah.
And we go get 15 to 20 rebounds.
Yeah, tough.
Which is crazy.
Right.
And still hit you up for 20 points.
Right.
25.
And it wasn't this soft league that we see where you touch people as a foul.
He was
banging.
He was banging. He was scaring people. People were scared of Charles.
I can't argue that. Charles Barkley was tough.
Charles got an MVP. Charles was putting up 40 points in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Now, they ended up losing to the Bulls.
To Jordan. That's why I can't penalize him.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't penalize him too much, but he also went to Houston when he got old, and they couldn't get past the hump, too. So,
he was done.
But whatever. But same thing, though. Charles Barkley, only reason I put him above the other guys who got championships and MVP is because I feel like Charles Barkley offensively really couldn't be stopped either. He really couldn't be stopped. At 6'4" with all that rebounding, and his defense wasn't great, but he could play defense a little bit.
The NBA changed they put a rule in place, the 8-second rule, the 8-second back down rule, because Charles Barkley was old and powerful and would back you down.
You could be taller than him, it didn't matter.
Right.
And what that you can do,
they put in a rule saying you cannot do that no more. That's too effective.
I forgot about that. So if I'm changing the rules of the game, you got to give me some.
And he was old when they did that too. He wasn't 20. He was old and backing people strong.
For sure. So I got him at number 2. So, but on number 1, we agree on number 1. It's kind of hard not to put Tim Duncan at number 1.
No doubt.
I seen Tim Duncan literally do it all. And, and me, and my age was like right there with Tim Duncan. So I watched every finals he was in, all them games. I seen him perform under pressure. I seen him get busy, like points. He can put up 40. Or if you need me to get 5 blocks, I get 5 blocks. You need me to shot, whatever I gotta do. He can pass. He can do whatever he need to do to get his team to win. People want to give Popovich all the credit. Popovich was nothing before Tim Duncan. I grew up watching Tim Duncan, so as I was younger, I didn't appreciate him as much because he wasn't as flashy. He wasn't doing what everybody else was doing. But as I got older, I watched him like, man, Tim Duncan is the man. Tim Duncan's cold. And like I said, he was that way in college. So he came out cold and was supposed to be cold. Number 1 pick overall. You know what I mean? So Tim Duncan is number 1 for me. Number 1 for you. What y'all think, man? Who y'all got? Power forwards. I want to know y'all list. Who y'all think is better than who, and who y'all think is weak. Let me know.
Tim Duncan, number 1.
Jump in.